Alright, YouTube, coming at you with a new video. And this video is going to be kind of difficult for me because it's real serious. But this video is about me and my first boyfriend, about our relationship, about our love for each other, and about his death. In this video, I also mention his son, or our son, however you want to take that. But this is a true story of what happened, and a true story of how much I loved him, and a true story of how much it hurt to lose him. So sit back, try to get comfortable, grab some tissue, because here we go. So, my boyfriend, I first met him when I was in elementary school. We were real little. Well, I was real little. He was older than me. And my boyfriend wasn't dumb or nothing, but you know, he had got held back a couple of grades or whatever. But that's just because he was a little badass. But anyway, so me and my boo were together 3 years. And when we first met, it was kind of like this thing where it was like, well, hey, I didn't know at that time like how I felt about dudes or whatever. Like, I was like, when I looked at the dude, because I was in elementary school, it was kind of one of those things where I was like, I mean, I was attracted, but at the age I was at, I don't really think it was one of those things where I could understand that attraction. It was kind of like, our bond, our friendship starting off was more like a brother type thing, where it was more of a thing where we were like, well, I think you're cool, I want to be like you, you know, so we should be friends. And after a while, it was kind of like I was learning from him stuff that I wouldn't have really learned otherwise, like about the world, about the way people were, about like dudes liking dudes, because at that point I didn't know. So learning about it in the way that it was presented, it kind of made it seem like it was an okay thing. And it was still one of those things where we weren't talking about us liking each other. It was just one of those things where it was just something that kind of came up, something we just decided to talk about. So one day I was after school, and me and him were chilling or whatever, but I was in trouble because I didn't do so hot in my math classes. Like, I was never good at math. Like, up through high school, I was never good at math. And to this day, I can seriously say it's gotten better, but, you know, some things never really change. But, so, one day I was after school, and I was with my teacher, my tutor, and he came up to me when I was in the hallway because I had to go to the bathroom or whatever, and it was like, what you doing here? Because it was after school in the gym, just like after school playing basketball or something like that. And so I was like, well, I'm here, I'm at the school with my teacher doing math or whatever. I can't stand the subject, but you know, I gotta do what I gotta do, because if not, my mama would beat my butt. But so we like standing in the hallway chilling or whatever, and like he was like, well, you know, we should chill after you get out or whatever. I was like, okay, cool. So after after a while, he stopped coming to school, and I stopped seeing him. And like, as far as seeing him around or whatever, around, you know, my state, my city, I ain't really seen him like that. I was like, well, I guess we weren't as cool as I thought we were. But one day, years and years and years later, I was in 7th grade. I was at the pool because I was taking swimming lessons or whatever, which was like a family thing. Everybody, when they got to a certain age, everybody thought it was important for everybody to know how to swim or whatever. So that was my year. So summer before 7th grade, so pretty much I just came out 6th. I saw him at the pool or whatever. I recognized him. I didn't know who he was, but I recognized him when I saw him. It was like, it's like the thing where you know somebody from somewhere, but you don't know where you know him from, and you don't remember their name or nothing like that. But you know that person. It's that feeling that's just instilled in your heart. And so he got up out of the pool. I was going to the locker room or whatever, and he was like, "Yo, what's up, man? It's been too long." I was like, "Who is this? Who is this cat?" So he tells me where he knows me from, and it all just like rushed back to me, man. It was like, it hit me hard, and that's when it kind of hit me that there was I don't know how to really explain it, but it's like after everything came back to me, and because I was older than him, all the emotion came back to me, and I was able to process everything that happened when we were younger, and it made sense to me. It was kind of like, I used to like this dude. Seriously, I used to want to be like him. At least that's what we called it. But then when he explained to me everything when I was little, and I just looked back on all of it, it was like, seriously, I used to like this dude. So I guess you could say we went into the locker room and talked or whatever, because I had finished up my swimming lessons for the day, and he was just out there chilling. So it was like, it was a separate pool where you could be out there, you could be chilling or whatever. And then there was the one where they had like actual little kids and older kids taking lessons, or the old folks doing nasty little ropes and stuff. So anyway, when we went to the locker room, we started talking or whatever, and he pretty much apologized for disappearing out of my life or whatever, because he knew how much it meant to me to have him as a friend. Because, I mean, it's not like I ain't have any other friends, but he was my best friend at that point in time. At least that's how I looked at it, as he was like my best friend. So